morning, YouTube. Thanks for clicking on the video. Maybe it's not morning for you, but it's morning for us here in San Francisco. And now you're here, so good morning. And here's where we're staying. At the top of this row house. Today is all day San Francisco. We're going to Alcatraz. We're gonna go around, see some sights, do some driving and looking around. But for the most part, it's all day San Francisco with the family. And we're bringing you guys along. So thanks for watching, thanks for clicking on the video. Let's get to the action.
And I don't know where else. I think maybe the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe.
Yeah.
But I know we're going to Alcatraz.
Excited?
I just can't show my excitement because I'm tired.
Made it to Pier 33. We're running a little bit late, so we're trying to rush over there. They want you to be 45 minutes early for the Alcatraz tour, so we're trying to get there.
The Alcatraz cell house opened as a federal prison in 1934. Within these walls lived the country's toughest, most dangerous, and most famous prisoners.
The first thing you want to learn when you hit Alcatraz is keep your mouth shut, walk with your back to the wall.
Broadway was the first stop for arriving prisoners.
We went right down Broadway, in our birthday suits. And all the guys, howling.
Alcatraz is always classed as the end of the line, the point of no return. It's like going into the ground. When you're buried, you're gone forever.
Super small.
Well, here's a typical Alcatraz cell. Every one of them in
a cell house exactly like.
I had a metal tabletop and a little chair there, and that was about it. Cell with the Pier and
5 feet wide, 9 feet long, 7 feet high. That's what I call a little box.
Prisoners had a decision to make, whether to obey the rules or not, to do good time or bad time.
And then it says, have you ever driven over the legal limit? You should be in Alcatraz.
An inmate is given housing, good food, medical attention, and all the necessities of life.
Everything else was a privilege. Time to exercise outside, getting books and mail, all had to be earned. One of their favorite privileges was the recreation yard.
The most pleasant place, I believe, on Alcatraz, and the most appreciated. The handball court, the horseshoe court.
Prisoners who chose not to behave ended up in a harsher place, isolation.
Solitary confinement.
It was damp. The wind used to just blow through there. You could hear it.
Look for 4 small windows in the wall on the right. They're marked visitation.
And I walked up there, and here's this good-looking girl. I knew who she was when I got a real good look at her, and when she said Jimmy, which was what she always called me, well, I knew it was myself.
When they heard the escape siren, every officer on the island rushed here to report for duty. 3 men were missing from the cell house. At the end of 3 decades, over 1,500 men had served time on the rock. By then, Alcatraz had served its own time. After years of harsh wind and weather, the buildings were badly deteriorated. The isolated island was too expensive to run. Goodbye, and thank you for visiting Alcatraz.
Bobby shared the box. Look, the
Well, we did the audio tour. That was pretty cool. That's a pretty awesome experience, getting to walk through the prison and hear from the guards and some of the stories. But now we're just walking around and exploring the island a little bit, and you get some pretty awesome views of the city and the bridge, both bridges. And it's really chilly though, so we're trying to stay out of the wind. But right here, the wind is coming through, and it's really, really cold. And we're starting to get hungry.
Bobby's like, ah! Look at all the blackbirds there.
we've got back to our place, and this is going to be the end of today's video. The end of, I think it's day number 7. If I mention what day it is, I'm probably wrong. I know for a fact I was wrong at day 4 or something. It was actually day 5. Anyways, we went to Alcatraz. We hung out at Pier 39 again, and ate some food at Players, and then that was nice, sitting by the open window and looking out over the bay, and view of Alcatraz. Yeah, and then we got Players is like an arcade. It's kind of like Dave and Buster's, if you know what that is. Arcade games and different things. So the kids did that for a little bit, and then we grabbed some ice cream.
You forgot the best part.
Oh, sorry. So Mandy plays Crossy Road, and she's
got 1,000 points.
She's the best. She got today's high score, so there's like 1,000 extra tickets. Also, I got the high score on the piano keys. So high score Crossy Road, high score piano keys. You know how we do. We went to the Candy Baron to get candy. Too much of that, and then we got.
I stopped by a Christmas store, but you would not follow me in.
I didn't go into the Christmas store because it was March. I thought it was closed.
I like that.
And then we got a book for Elliot. We got a lot of stuff, and we got too much. And
We just stopped at all the stores. But oh wait, we got a book. We got cookies. It's really cool because it goes through different places in San Francisco. But like for kids, so they can understand it. And then it talks about going to Alcatraz. What is on here? We asked Elliot this morning.
We asked Elliot, our youngest, what Alcatraz is, or what is a prison. What's a prison? And he said it's where cops capture.
No, cops trap the bad people.
Cops trap bad people or bad guys. It was accurate. It's cops will trap them in there and keep them in there.
He plays games about it.
Why is it not working?
He watches movies,
Daddy,
Batman, Superman, like all that stuff.
Okay.
See, there's the Alcatraz game.
Don't go back home.
And then it has Fisherman's Wharf where we went. So anyways, it's all the places that we're going to go. And then Elliot can follow a dog as he goes through San Francisco.
He's great at it.
Here's Coit Tower. He goes all the way to the top.
So if you wanted to see us ride the trolley or go over the Golden Gate Bridge to Battery Spencer or go watch the sunset at the beach, or we did drive down Lombard.
Yeah.
We did that. That was fun. A lot of people just
that
stayed
one
around.
off the list.
But Alcatraz was definitely the highlight. It was a very cool thing. Even just taking the ferry over and just getting the different perspective of San Francisco from the island, and you can see the Golden Gate Bridge and Bay Bridge perfectly. So it's kind of a neat place just to be out there for that. But man, the history and everything that you learn going through that tour and the Alcatraz is very neat. And the kids enjoyed it. So I wanted to ask them what their favorite part or something that they learned that they liked while they were on tour at Alcatraz. So I know Audrey bought a book. There's a lot of stuff about the escape attempts, the people that have tried to escape from Alcatraz, and some people that actually did. There's been movies and stuff based on that. But Audrey bought a book because she was interested in a lot of that sort of stuff. So
when we first walked into Alcatraz, the first quote you see, it says, "When you break the rules, you go to prison. When you break the prison rules, you go to Alcatraz." And so that was interesting because this guy tried to escape.
He tried to escape prison, and then he went to Alcatraz. My favorite part was the jail cells. They were like really small. I think they were like 7 by 9 feet.
Some of them had like music that they could play.
If you were good, then you get to like do things. Like if you're good, you get to exercise and do a lot of other things and play instruments. And some people got to do that.
Alex, what was your favorite part?
Mine was when they were escaping the vents with a spoon. Like they made it as a saw and all that. Like
They were saying that on the tour.
Yeah. They
use spoons.
They were saying
someone gave these like a prisoner some spoons, and they said you should try to escape with those, and they actually did escape with using the spoons.
One thing that's interesting about Alcatraz is that it wasn't always just a prison. The Indians took over that camp area for a while. They said they were on there for 19 months. You can see where it says like this is Indian land. They spray painted certain portions of the island. So the Indians actually tried to take that land back before the government finally got it back. I guess the Indians asked for it back, and the government was like, no, you're not taking it back. And then it used to be something else too before it wasn't always just Alcatraz.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is getting really long now. So Mello, what was your favorite part of the Alcatraz tour?
My favorite part was, I think, okay, so if I remember it right, I liked the part where I heard the story about, the same thing, like where he does have the spoon.
that's my favorite
He
part.
escapes. Yeah, same thing as Alex.
The spoon escape was her favorite part. Elliot, what was your favorite part of going to Alcatraz?
Remember the big jail? What did you like?
The jail part.
You like the
he
jail
likes
part?
living in the jails.
Were you listening to the audio tour?
Yeah.
Was it like up to your ear, like this?
Yeah.
Would you ever want to have to be in prison? No.
But so
Yeah, he was walking around listening to
He'd
the
be
whole...
like, my scene told me to go west.
so there's
Yeah.
His was just a little bit.
Anyway, we're going to end this because it's way, way, way too long, and I already have to cut all this out. So don't show me anything on your phone. Thank you for watching. If you made it past this last part especially, you should subscribe because you're basically family. Because this is really boring. Also, leave any comments below for us or for others that will come along later. And like this video, and that will help us out a lot because we're trying to grow the channel, and we're using this vacation as an opportunity to capitalize on our YouTube experience. And so we're making videos, and we've invested time and money, and I have to make all these things. And we're trying to make them really good. We're making them for us, but we're making them with others in mind. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment, or if you want to like or subscribe, please do so. We would encourage that. And also, catch us on our next video when we're going to be continuing the San Francisco shenanigans. It's day 7 of 12 days in California, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.